10ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, 10ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಠದ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಉತ್ತರಗಳ ಲಿಂಕನ್ನು ನಾನು ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ 5 ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ ರಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಈ ಒಂದು ಅಧ್ಯಾಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಉತ್ತರಗಳನ್ನು ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಸಾಗೋಣ, ಬನ್ನಿರಿ. ಮೊದಲ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ದ 19th century ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್. ರಾಜಾ ರಾಮ್ ಮೋಹನ್ ರಾಯ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಸಂವಾದ ಕೌಮುದಿ. ದ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನಾ ಸಮಾಜ ವಾಸ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆತ್ಮಾರಾಮ್ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ. Jyotiba Phule propagated the freedom was the basic necessity of every individual. Swami Vivekananda's Guru was Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Young Bengali movement was started by Young Bengal movement. Young Bengali movement was started by Here, the Young Bengal movement was started by Henry Louis Vaughan Derozio. Discuss the following in groups and write the answers. What were the preaching of the Brahmo Samaja? He was advocated by monotheism. He opposed the meaningless rituals. He condemned the child marriage. He encouraged women education. Analyzed the call of Dayanand Saraswati to return to Vedas. He realized that the remedies to the various maladies of India are present in Vedas. Hence, he declared back to Vedas. He declared that only Vedas are authentic. Explained the reforms propagated by Satya Shodhak Samaj. Satya Shodhak Samaj was established to provide equal rights to non-Brahmin class and women. This Samaj was founded by Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. They established a hostel for girls. They established a society based on equality. They opened a school. They established hostels for girls. They established a society based on equality. They opened schools for Shudras and girls. Analyzed the objects of the Aligarh movement. To advocate English education among Muslims. To advocate social and religious reformation. To fight against traditions, superstitions, ignorance, etc. To oppose Parda system. To discourage polygamy. To encourage education to Muslim girls. Explain the vision of Ramakrishna mission. It was founded to carry the message and thoughts of Sri Ramakrishna. One has to attain moksha through dhyana and bhakti. It had believed that all religions advocate the same. It also believed that there are many ways of attaining moksha and the God. It said idol worship is inevitable. Ramakrishna mission has provided a unique contribution to India's spiritual growth, nationalistic awareness and cultural development. Which are the reforms brought about by Annie Besant? Annie Besant advocated that Indian culture is far more superior to the Western culture. She tried to reform Hinduism. She translated Bhagavad Gita to English. She aimed at providing education all. Annie Besant opened schools. She started Central Hindu Banaras College. She published New India and Commonwealth to discuss on current problems and social issues. She initiated Home Rule movement in 1916. Explain the contributions of Sri Narayana Guru Dharma Paripalana Yogam. This movement aimed at strengthening the backward and exploited communities. Narayana Guru and his companions Dr. Pallapu and Kumaran Asan led the movement. One caste, one religion, and one God for human being. Next is one caste, one religion, and one God for human being was the basic idea of Sri Narayana Guru. Education is the only path to achieve this. He declared. He built temples for backward communities as they were denied entry into temples. Narayana Guru and his companions started Vaikom movement, a temple entry movement. List out the highlights of Periyar movement. Ramaswamy, who came out of Congress, started Self-Respect League. He was called Periyar, senior person out of love by people. He rejected the racial supremacy in the name Arya and Brahmana. He said Tamil is language of Dravidians. He opposed Sanskrit language and literature. He also rejected Rama as the Vedic leader and accepted Ravana as the Dravidian leader. He championed equality and criticized and gender-based discrimination, which were the principles advocated by Derozio. The Young Bengal movement held discussion and debates on issues like nature, humanism, God, and other various topics. Derozio worked towards spreading the message that only traditional thinking would liberate people from the clutches of superstitions and social discrimination. He was an advocate of women's rights and opposed the caste-based discrimination. Many of his students who had come from traditional families were deeply influenced by Derozio's thoughts and joined the hands in spreading the movement across Bengal. The influence of his movement was limited to Calcutta and a few areas of Bengal. What were the contributions of Swami Vivekananda to the society? He also noticed the exploitation, poverty, illiteracy, and divisions among the Indians. Vivekananda believed that people should be educated first. He wanted legal institutions to implement appropriate rules to support reformation. He also wanted people to stop following the Western ideals blindly. He believed it is the duty of the religion to provide light. Without this, religion itself is of no use, declared Swami Vivekananda. He opposed caste system, untouchability, and the idea of supremacy based on caste. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೆ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಚಾನಲ್ ಆಗಿರುವ ABG ಸ್ಪೋಕನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಗೆ ನೀವೇನು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗಿ. ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.